We got our clean carburetor bodies here. So we're going to take our clean, and I could be wrong, idle jet. Drop that into place. One thing I do, and it may or may not be a good thing when I assemble these, is take WD-40 or Marvel Mystery Oil, and yeah, that's the old can. Let's see, where's this from? Stam Boss, holy hell. It's about 15-20 years old. And I just spray a little bit, because when you use carburetor cleaner, it strips all the grease and oil off of it. And this carburetor is slightly warped here. It's warped in on this side. So that's the side that goes towards the engine, so I'm hoping it'll seal up okay. Put this jet in. Going to put our main jet with brass washer down in here. Thread it in by hand just in case there's some problems. And because of the wide blade, use a little bit bigger than necessary screwdriver. But I turn it and it pretty much just stops. There is no give and take with it. Then, most importantly, the inner part of the jet. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put that down in there. There we go, that's seated firmly. Drop the float in place. There, that looks a lot better. That float should rest level once I get this pin in here. Go ahead and slip the gasket on. WD-40. Set the screws in place. Take your Phillips head and gently turn them. These screws will stop. In other words, there is no, doesn't need to be tighter. Stops. This one stops. If they don't stop, you got a problem. And then just go back and double check them. Tight and crisscross your patterns. Now the way this works, I would say put a little bit of oil in here, but oil attracts grease, so we're just going to use WD-40. And this little wheel goes in here this side down. Push in on the tab. Spring goes down in here this way with the tab on the bottom, or the just like that. And then if you look down in here, you can see how that's kind of cut. And you look down in there, you can see how that's cut. So this really only goes one way, which is like that. You take your butterfly out of your B, clip side inward, push it in, try and center it a little bit. Bingo. Now it clips in place. Make sure your throttle operates properly, which it is. There you go, one rebuilt carburetor.